In just 6 minutes, this video summarizes the 3-hour-long Joe Rogan Experience podcast with Kurt Metzger, posted by Joe on 30th January 25. In this interview, Metzger discusses a wide range of topics, from the market influence of cryptocurrencies to the psychology behind conspiracy theories. Let's start with a brief introduction about Kurt Metzger. Kurt Metzger is an American stand-up comedian, writer, and actor. He is best known for his work on the television series Inside Amy Schumer, for which he won an Emmy Award and a Peabody Award. Metzger has also appeared on shows like Chappelle's Show, The Jim Norton Show, and Ugly Americans. Now let's talk about the key takeaways from the podcast. Takeaway 1. Cryptocurrency mechanics. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger discuss blockchain technology, transaction verification, the role of miners, and decentralization. The Trump coin example illustrates how celebrity endorsements and social media hype can influence market sentiment and drive price fluctuations. They address the volatility of cryptocurrency markets and the risks associated with investing in them. Takeaway 2. Social media's impact. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger explore how algorithms curate content and create filter bubbles, where users are primarily exposed to information that confirms their existing beliefs. This leads to echo chambers and the reinforcement of biases. The example of a child accessing inappropriate content highlights the challenges of content moderation and parental controls in the digital age. They discuss the impact of social media on mental health, particularly among young people, and the spread of misinformation and disinformation. Takeaway 3. History of currency. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger trace the evolution from barter systems to commodity money like gold and silver to fiat currencies, which are issued and backed by governments. They explore the advantages and disadvantages of different monetary systems, the role of central banks in managing the money supply, and the economic theories behind inflation and deflation. They also touch upon the history of financial crises and the role of currency in international trade. Takeaway 4. Influence of elites. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger discuss the influence of foundations and powerful individuals, focusing on their philanthropic activities and their impact on areas like education, healthcare, and scientific research. They explore how these organizations shape policy agendas, fund research projects, and influence public discourse. The focus is on the scale and scope of their impact. Takeaway 5. Conspiracy theories. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger explore the psychological factors that contribute to belief in conspiracy theories, such as a need for control, a distrust of authority, and a desire for simple explanations for complex events. They discuss the role of online communities in spreading conspiracy theories and the challenges of debunking misinformation. They explain the mechanisms by which these narratives spread. If you're enjoying this video, please leave a like below and share this video in your WhatsApp groups. You can also discuss about this video by commenting below. To get more such videos in your timeline, press the subscribe button below. Takeaway 6. Media bias. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger explore different types of media bias, such as political bias, commercial bias, and confirmation bias. They discuss the importance of media literacy and critical thinking skills in evaluating information sources and identifying potential biases. They also explore the role of independent journalism in providing alternative perspectives and holding power to account. Takeaway 7. Pandemic response. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger analyze data related to case numbers, hospitalization rates, and mortality during the pandemic. They discuss the challenges of collecting and interpreting this data, as well as the limitations of different epidemiological models. They also touch upon the effectiveness of various public health measures, such as lockdowns, mask mandates, and vaccination campaigns. Takeaway 8. Free speech. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger explore the legal protections afforded to expression in different countries, as well as the limitations on free speech, such as restrictions on hate speech and incitement to violence. They discuss the social and ethical considerations surrounding free speech, such as the responsibility to avoid causing harm and the importance of respectful dialogue. Takeaway 9. Reality and simulation. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger delve into philosophical questions about the nature of consciousness, free will, and the possibility that our perceived reality is a simulation. They touch upon scientific theories related to the nature of the universe, such as quantum mechanics and cosmology, and explore how these theories might relate to the simulation hypothesis. It's a thought experiment, exploring the boundaries of our understanding. Takeaway 10. Humor as commentary. Joe Rogan and Kurt Metzger discuss humor's role in social commentary, satire, and political discourse. They explore how humor can be used to challenge conventional thinking, expose hypocrisy, and engage audiences in discussions about difficult topics. They also consider the potential risks of using humor to spread misinformation or offensive stereotypes. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this summary of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast with Kurt Metzger informative. If you're interested in learning more about these topics, I encourage you to watch the full podcast on YouTube. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like below and share this video in your WhatsApp groups. You can also discuss about this video by commenting below. To get more such videos in your timeline, press the subscribe button below.